Hello guys and welcome back to Sports Game Mode HD. It's finally here, FM13, the beta has finally released. It released today on Thursday. I thought it was supposed to come out on Friday, but it is now out after hours and hours of downloading because my internet is appalling. I finally got it and now it's going to be my first video of many on this game. I've got loads of plans. I'm going to reveal a little bit of that in this video. Today we're going to be looking at the whole point, my whole objective of this game now with regards to my YouTube channel. Whole point is going to be trying to achieve everything there is to achieve in Football Manager. It's a tall order, and today we're going to show you just how a tall order is. I'm going to go through some of the new modes of the game. Well, one specific mode of the game, the challenge mode, and also look at some of the Steam achievements that are in this year's game. Some of them are very similar to last year's, but we'll look at them and talk about how I'm going to try and achieve them through various series on my channel. One of the new and very exciting features of this year's game is the challenge mode, and there are a couple of challenges. I've briefly looked through them. It looks like there's 4 of them. I've not actually opened up the game yet. I've not even started anything on the game yet. This is my first look. So, first challenge that looks is the Saviour Cometh? I think that says Cometh. Your team is embroiled in a relegation battle halfway through the season. Can you take the reins and guide them to safety? So, and that's a difficulty normal, length medium. So I'm assuming that's like half a season and relatively hard, I guess. So I'll probably get... I have no idea what team we'll get. I'm excited to find out. I can't wait to find that one out. So that's going to be one challenge. I'm not sure if these challenges are updated throughout the season or throughout the game sort of thing. I'm not sure. If anyone knows, leave it down below in the comments and let me know. If they are, that's pretty cool. This one's injury crisis. Your team is swamped with injury problems, leading to most of your first team players being on the treatment table. Can you meet the board's expectations in the league? So I'm assuming, from what I saw on the little clip videos, the little podcasts that SI released, this is basically your squad, all your first team squad, as it says in the description, is injured. And you've got to try and like overachieve sort of thing with not so good players, and you get like a limited transfer time. I think you get a little bit of the transfer window to bring in players. I think that's what it is. But I can't wait to find out. Next one is the Invincibles. You've gone a long run without defeat. Can you cement your place in history by going the full season unbeaten? So in turn, basically repeating what Arsenal did a couple of years ago with the Invincibles. So that's difficulty hard, length short. So I can see why that would be very difficult, and you probably only got a couple of games to go, I guess. That should be pretty cool. Next one is you can't win anything with kids. A batch of exceptional youth players have risen through the ranks and joined your first team. Can you claim silverware with a side built around this core of young homegrown talent? That could be pretty interesting. It's a difficulty normal, length long, and they've got a bottle of milk as the picture. That's an interesting choice of picture they've used. But so that would be basically like trying to replicate what Barcelona do, I guess, basically with obviously the famous Barcelona Academy. So we're going to try and replicate that in this challenge, I guess. And now the next thing I was talking about is the Steam achievements. As you can see here, I've got none of the 105 achievements to earn. I've got no % done. I want to try and get up to 100%. In the past, I've only ever got up to 70-80%, so I've never really focused on it, to be honest. So that's going to be the whole point of my various series on this on Football Manager 13. So that's what we're going to keep giving you updates on and seeing how we're getting on. So the usuals are here. Again, for those of you who haven't seen it before, I'll go through this. It's like hat trick. Your player scored a hat trick. That's a standard. That speaks for itself. So you got to achieve that. A lot of these you achieve as you're just going along. Some of them will require. So I couldn't get my words out. A specific series to achieve it, I guess. And I'll go through them in a minute. But a lot of them are you just pick them up as you're going along. So it's like top of the class, you won a Manager of the Month award. That's again, you just pick that up as you're going along. You're up, guide the team to promotion. Cup Glory, Champions, Team Performance, International Superstar, Park the Bus, Comeback King, Starman. One of your players was selected in Team of the Year. So that would be very difficult to purposely achieve. I guess that's a little bit down to luck, and also if you get a superstar in your team, I guess. Goal Machine, again, same as before. Unstoppable Force, your team scored the most league goals over an entire season. My teams do tend to score a lot of goals, so that should be quite achievable. Your team conceded the least league goals over an entire season. That could be a difficult one. Your team scored in 10. That's easy. Unbeatable. Your team is unbeaten in 10 consecutive matches, competitive matches. That should be fairly achievable. National service. You're offered a job in a senior international management. The boss. You won the manager of the year. Best team in Europe. Best in Europe. I missed that part of the tank. Sorry. Loyalty card. You stayed at one club for 5 seasons. Now that one can be achieved through doing something like maybe the San Marino challenge. To be honest, the three challenges, I've got 3 main challenges that sort of tie into these achievements. Sort of do, I guess. They all, every save you do on Football Manager 13 will tie into these achievements in some respect, but the challenges are well known and are very aimed at achieving as much as you can in terms of these achievements, and they are the Pentagon Challenge, the San Marino Challenge, and the Blue Square North-South to the Champions League or Premiership Champions League, whichever one you want to achieve, and doing it that way. And with that one, with regards to either the Blue Square North-South to the Champions League or the San Marino, you can do that 5 loyalty card one. Golden Boot, top scorer at World Cup. So if you get an international job, as it says here, national service, then maybe you can achieve that. Best in the world, Super Cup glory, continental competition. So that again, that ties into the Blue Square North-South because you'll win the Champions League. Champions streak, you won 5 different league competitions. Now I want to try and another sub challenge I want to achieve is I want to try and win something. I want to try and win all the top divisions in the world. To be honest, all the big ones, all the interesting ones. And again, that ties into these achievements. You've won 5 different cup competitions. You're on fire, Tom. You won 10 consecutive competitive matches. Do the double. Domination. You've won 3 consecutive top division league titles. That could be an interesting one to do. Part of the furniture. This could be quite difficult. This one again would tie in to the San Marino or the Blue Square North-South. You've stayed at one club for 10 seasons. Sorry. Trophy hoarder. You've won 20 cup competitions. That should be fairly achievable when you think about how long I'm going to be playing the game for. Best in the business, manager of the month 10 times. I assume that's not all in one season. Freedom of the country, won an international championships, so say you won the World Cup or the Euro 2014 it'll be. You've won the World Cup on top of the world. Wait, no, you've won an international championship. I'm assuming that's like the Euros, and then that's the world. That was the You've won Manager of the Year award 5 times. Again, over the course of the game, that should be fairly easy. Invincible. This one ties in with the challenge. You've played the entire season without losing a league game. Now, whether or not you get that, with considering that the challenge on the actual game is only a couple games long, it's a short sort of game. Whether or not you do unlock that, or will I have to do a different save, I don't know yet, obviously. You've guided your team to the first victory in a competitive match. Confederations winner, value for money, congratulations, you've played Football Manager for 30 seasons. Now, I believe that is in one save, so that one could be quite interesting to complete. And that may take maybe the Pentagon Challenge, maybe. Club legend, you've stayed at one club for 20 seasons. Again, that could tie into the San Marino Blue Square North. The greatest, you've become the greatest manager of all time. Now again, that one could tie into, say, the Pentagon Challenge. World renowned, you've made it to the Worldwide Hall of Fame again, Pentagon Challenge. And then, these ones are the ones that really do interest me. English hero, you have achieved promotion from the lowest league to the highest in England. Again, that could be Blue Square North-South. Scottish hero, you have achieved promotion from the lowest to the highest division in Scotland. And then it's the same for France, Italy, Spain and Brazil. Now, with regards to Scotland, I've got a couple of teams. I want to try and maybe do that with Rangers, France. I'm thinking of doing that with Paris, one of the other teams in the French capital. Italian hero, that could be San Marino. Spanish hero, I'm not sure who I'm going to do that with. Brazilian, again, no idea who I'm going to do that with. That Brazilian one should be really difficult, I imagine. Headhunted, you offer a job by a large team, then you are managing. You could potentially do that, I guess, with the Pentagon, maybe. Video director, you upload a video to YouTube. I should be able to do that pretty quickly. Twitter, again, follow me on Twitter. I should be able to do that. He sold. Yes, achievable. Back to back of the net. Team scored a goal. Alright. Thumping. Your team won a match by at least 5 goals. Again, should be fairly achievable. You're the going places. Your board decided to build a new stadium. That one could be done with the San Marino Stadium. I did the San Marino Challenge. I did that one before with that save, so maybe do that one. Your team was chosen as the league overachieving team. Again, that's achievable with the Blue Square North and all of them that's achievable. Record signing, you broke your club's record transfer fee spent on a player. Again, very achievable. Record sale, full faith. Shrewd spender, beating expectations, we trust you. I'm the boss. Takeover survival, again that's quite a difficult one, it's a bit of luck. Well travelled, you've won 5 top league competitions. Again, do that one fairly easily, I hope. He signed, clean sheet, what a goal. Double hat-trick, super strike, splashing the cash. You bought a player for more than 30 million. I didn't actually do this one on 2012, which shows you what a tight bastard I am in Football Manager, so I have to try and do that one. Sold player, I did that one. Highlight reel, outstanding defence. How many are there, for God's sakes? Tremendous trio, fantastic 5, attack, irresistible force. Your team scored a goal in 30 consecutive matches. On a roll, top form, immovable object. Your team didn't concede for 30 matches. That will be very, very, very difficult. Icon, immortal, squad depth, childhood dream, undercover agent, and that's a new one. Paid £10 million. I believe that's a new one. £10 million in agent fees. That should be interesting. Patrice, flexible. How's that? Learning the ropes. Tutorial. Saviour, Commerce. Oh, here we go. That's the one from the actual challenge. Injury crisis again. Invincibles again. Can't win with kids again. International. You unlocked national management. I don't know what that is. Unlock no work permits. I don't know what that is. Unlock Unlock no transfer windows. Unlock. These are new ones. I've never seen these ones before. I've not even heard about these ones. I didn't watch all the vlogs, so maybe I missed it. No sacking. Huh. I've got to achieve all of them. So as you saw, there are 105 over there. 105. So now, starting today, starting to go for it now. I'm going to just load up my first save, try and get a feel for the game. However, I will be doing tutorial videos on how to install kits, logos, face packs, backgrounds, anything to do with that. I'll be doing those in the next couple of days. I'll record them in a minute and start to release them for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Keep checking my channel for those. Then in the future, maybe once, I'm not sure if I'm going to start doing the challenges like San Marino, Pentagon, etc., until the full game is released. I'm not sure yet. I'll decide that later. And also, I'll be doing tutorials on the best. Once the full game's released and I've played it a bit more, I'll release tutorials on the best stuff you can get, best young players, best players in each position, top teams to go to, that sort of thing. Just various different tutorials and tips, etc. So keep checking my channel for that, and I'll see you guys next time.